Hey everybody, what's going on? Big love to the Salty Army out there. Ever since YouTube deemed this channel too incendiary, too full of the hate out there, it's too hateful, boys. This type of content, it hurts those soy pussies' feelings out there, so we can't allow ads on it. You guys have really come through, hit us up through PayPal. You guys have been landing over at the merch store, buying a bunch of stuff. Thank you so much for all the support. We're going to make sure that we use all of that money to make sure that we continue this fight for freedom, because the fight is on. Here's why we're fighting, all right? Those of us who like freedom, we like freedom because it brings in prosperity, right? You can tell a place is prosperous by how clean the streets are, how nicely trimmed the lawns are, all that type of stuff. Prosperity brings in freedom, freedom brings in prosperity, they work together. Good measurements of a society's success. And here's a good measurement of a society into wokeness. These woke-tards out there seem to love living amongst shit and hypodermic needles and feces and urine, all this type of stuff out there. When you're around all that type of stuff, you know you're in a woke-tards fucking district. Take a look at this. Portland stops cleaning up homeless people's feces because it doesn't want to hurt their feelings. This is peak leftism, peak virtue signaling out there. It's all a gaslight, by the way. The reason why Portland's going to stop cleaning up the homeless people's fecal matter is because they've run out of money and they can't admit that they're inept in running anything. All these Democrat-run places, they're busy wasting money and stealing money. And so they can't afford to clean up the streets. And so they're just going to blame it on some random stupid shit. But what's going on in Portland is that they've got a whole bunch of these homeless camps, right? It's one of these places that says, hey, everybody break into this country and come hang out here. We won't arrest you. We don't follow any of those racist laws. Ooh, laws are racist out there. Come over here and steal a bunch of shit. We won't arrest you. Shit in the middle of the street. Do drugs in the middle of the street. Do whatever you want, right? It's a Democrat-run party over there. Well, they've got a whole bunch of homeless encampments. Because when you're openly able to commit crimes and do fucking drugs in the middle of the street, you're going to be a magnet for crazy people. And that's exactly what Portland has. By the same problem, by the way, that we have in Oakland and San Francisco and New York, all these other Democrat-run shitholes. And so, Portland had initially teamed up. They said, all right, we need someplace to clean up this mess. We have to, go hoover up some of this poop in this area because, Jesus Christ, you're going to get the bubonic plague spread around if we don't start cleaning up fecal matter all over the place. And so they get a company to come in, and then they go, oh shit, this is a biohazard. We need to now contract with a biohazard company. And now the biohazard company is going through there, and they're finding dead people. They're finding people who are fucking unconscious. And they're like, oh shit. All right, now in order to clean up poop in these homeless encampments, we need a biohazard company, and everybody needs to be trained in CPR. Everybody needs to be trained in jamming adrenaline shots into people's hearts to get them to come back to life, because these places are fucking insane. And now on top of all of this, they're like, well, screw it. Because when you go into this encampments, you got to make sure that you're super duper polite to all of the crazies around you. And that was the straw that broke Portland's city council's back. They're like, okay, this is it. We give up. You guys going in and cleaning up all of these places, you're clearly racist because you're mean to these people. And I'm sitting there going, have you been around homeless people? They're fucking crazy, right? It's not that these people are being mean to the homeless people. It's that homeless people, listen, if you're perpetually homeless, it's not because you just lost your job, right? If you're perpetually homeless, it's because you're schizophrenic. It's because you're mentally ill. You're fighting severe demons in your head. A lot of these people are perpetual drug addicts. They're perpetual alcoholics. They've got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. And these aren't stable people to be around. It doesn't matter how much training you give these individuals who are power blasting poop off the sidewalks out there. They're going to be running into people who are fucking crazy, right? You're gonna be running into people. You'll be power hosing some fucking shit off the street, and some dude's gonna run up to you, all toothless and full of Hillary for president stickers. He'll be, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm hosing off the shit, or I'm hosing off the shit, because you're gonna be in a biohazard thing. And the homeless person's gonna be like, but those are my kids! They're crazy, right? They think the poops. They think they're little Mr. Hankies, that they're living, all right? And then that person's going to go crazy, and then the biohazard person is going to have to defend themselves, and it's just all a big old mess over there, and the entire problem could be mitigated by just simply following the rules. Just follow the laws, right? Enforce the laws that are on the books. And if you're mentally ill, we need some more places for mentally ill people to go to. We need to reinstate, I guess, mental hospitals or something, because this clearly isn't working over here. And now you're at a point where Portland has said, well, then fuck it, we just give up, right? We can't deal with any of this, and so we're not even going to bother hosing off the poop on the street, and there's going to be homeless people and poop and fecal matter as far as anybody can see in Portland, because the place is so fucking poorly run that they can't even work out how to get homeless people and shit off the sidewalks over here. But here you have it, boys. Portland stops cleaning up homeless people's feces because it doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And that's the price that you pay for being woke tards out there, right? You guys are so concerned about the feelings of schizophrenic people who are perpetually homeless and doing drugs in these fucking alleyways over here. You're more concerned about those people than the people who are trying to run the business that these people are pooping out in front of, right? All those people running businesses, they're going to leave, all right? They're not going to put up with this. You're more concerned about these people, concerned about their little poopies over here, than you are about people who live in Portland, who've got to step over homeless people to get to work, who've got to dodge piss, shit, and hypodermic needles in order to cross the street. Those people are going to leave. The only thing that's going to be left in fucking Portland is Antifa, homeless people, and crazy woke tards out there who think living amongst poop and hypodermic needles, piss, and homeless people is somehow virtuous because it's their fuck you to Orange Man Bad and racist Republicans or something. I say, fuck it. Take Portland, take California, kick them off into the fucking ocean, sell them to Mexico, I'm not quite sure, but piss off. What a gigantic mess. But anyway, boys, there you have it. Portland's done. They throw the fucking flag in, man. They throw the towel in. They're waving the white flag of surrender over there. Poop, as far as anybody can see, all across Portland. All right, boys, thanks so much for watching the video, supporting the channel, and make way, because in Portland, the poop and the salt must flow.